Have you ever had a day that started off completely ordinary, but ended with a twist you never saw coming? Well, let me tell you about one of those days. It all started on a cloudy Saturday morning. Sam opened the curtains and smiled. Finally, the weekend had arrived. No school, no homework. Just a day full of possibilities. He had big plans. He and his younger sister, Lily, were going to the park. They had packed sandwiches, filled their water bottles, and even brought a kite. The sky was a little gray, sure, but that didn't stop their excitement. First, they put on their jackets and laced up their sneakers. The air felt fresh and cool. Sam could already imagine the wind lifting the kite higher and higher, dancing like a bird. Lily skipped beside him, holding her teddy bear like she always did. But just as they stepped outside, the wind picked up. And not in a good way. Then the first raindrop fell, and another, and another. Suddenly the sky opened up and poured. They ran back inside, laughing and dripping wet. Sam groaned, peeling off his wet hoodie. "Great," he said. "So much for the park." Lily sighed. Now what? Their mom handed them towels and said, "Well, you can always make your own fun. Why not explore the attic?" Now Sam and Lily never went into the attic. It was dark, dusty, full of boxes and old things from before they were born, as their mom always said. But it was better than being bored. So after they dried off, they climbed the narrow attic stairs. The wooden steps creaked under their feet. Lily held Sam's hand tight. At first, it just looked like piles of old junk. A rocking chair, some broken lamps, a giant mirror covered with a white sheet. But then something caught Sam's eye. A small wooden chest covered in cobwebs. It looked like a pirate's treasure box. Lily knelt beside it. "Open it!" Sam brushed off the dust, lifted the latch, and the lid squeaked open. Inside were letters, old photographs, a tiny silver key. Everything smelled like time itself, like paper and mystery and forgotten moments. "Whose are these?" Lily asked, her eyes wide. Sam picked up a photo. It showed a boy, maybe 12 years old, standing with a kite in one hand, and their dad in the other. But the boy wasn't Sam. And the photo looked like it was from the 80s. "Wait a second," Sam said slowly. "This isn't Dad. This is Grandpa." They both stared at the picture, silent for a moment. Lily whispered, "Do you think there's more?" And just like that, the rainy day wasn't boring anymore. It had turned into an adventure. Sam gently placed the photograph aside and picked up one of the old letters. The paper felt fragile, almost like it might turn to dust in his hands. He unfolded it carefully. The handwriting was neat, a little shaky, but still readable. It was addressed to Tom. That was their grandfather's name, and it was signed, "From your brother James." "Wait a minute," Sam said. "Grandpa had a brother?" Lily tilted her head. Mom never said anything about a great-uncle James. They looked at each other, curiosity sparking like lightning in their eyes. This was no longer just an attic. It was a time machine, a mystery waiting to be solved. Then Lily noticed the small silver key inside the chest. "What do you think this opens?" she asked. Sam held it up, examining it. It didn't look like a house key, more like something older. He glanced around the attic and spotted a small wooden box under a pile of blankets in the corner. It was locked. With a click, the key fit perfectly. They opened the box, and inside was a dusty, leather-bound journal. The first page read, "The summer of 1968. The Secret Kite Society." Sam's mouth dropped open. "What?" They flipped through the pages. It was full of sketches, of kites, flying machines, hand-drawn maps, and notes written in different colored pens. There were names too: Tom, James, Charlie, May. "It's like they had a secret club," Lily whispered. Suddenly Sam remembered something. He had seen the same initials, TKS, carved into the old tree behind their house. He always thought it was just a random scribble. But now, it meant something real. Their boring, rainy day had transformed into a treasure hunt for family history. Then they heard a voice from downstairs. "Kids, come help with dinner." They looked at each other. "Should we tell Mom?" Lily asked. Sam hesitated. "Let's wait. This is our mission now." Finally, they packed everything back into the chest, the journal, the photos, the letters, and made a plan to read it all later. The attic didn't feel scary anymore. It felt alive, like a storybook that had just been opened. As they sat at the dinner table that evening, Sam looked at his mom differently. She smiled at them, busy slicing vegetables, humming to herself. He wondered, did she know? Did she remember the secret kite society? Or had it been forgotten, just waiting for two kids and a rainy day to bring it back to life? That night, as the rain tapped gently on the window, and the world outside softened into puddles and fog, Sam and Lily snuck the journal under their blanket and read by flashlight. They laughed at the silly stories. They gasped at the wild adventures. And for the first time, they felt like part of something bigger, something magical. Because sometimes the best adventures don't happen outside. They happen when the rain comes, when plans change, and when you're brave enough to open an old dusty box in the attic. So, what did we learn today? Sometimes the past holds more than just old things. It holds stories. And by using the past simple tense and words like first, then, suddenly, and finally, you can tell your stories too, clearly, emotionally, and in perfect sequence. Try it. What's your rainy day adventure? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a story time with us. Until next time, keep telling stories and keep exploring the magic of English.